Seems like
Not quite.
It was a short week. Good afternoon. It is Wednesday, September 3rd, 2025. I'm Mayor Chris Martin, calling to order the regular session of the Board of Public Works and Safety. We'll start with the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic
For which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
roll call.
Chris Martin,
Here.
Jacob Pomisol,
Here.
Levi Jones.
Here. All right, we'll start with the approval of minutes for the August 27th, 2025 meeting.
Motion to approve.
Second?
Call for question.
Jacob Pomisol,
Yes.
Levi Jones,
Yes.
Chris Martin.
Yes. All right, next is the approval of claims for $457,157.89. This includes claims for $10,501.21, payroll $302,088.16, fire pension pay $70,323.18, police pension pay $37,041.46, ordinance 2024-11, $7,497.46, TIF discretionary claims, $16,006.42, and grant claims for $13,700. I'll make a motion to approve the claims as presented.
Second?
Call for question.
Levi Jones,
Yes.
Chris Martin,
Yes.
Jacob Pomisol.
Yes.
All right. Any public comment? Anyone in the audience who would like to make a comment? All right, seeing none, on to new business. Contracts and agreements. Is Bill here? No, Bill is not here. All right, this is for the Metzger Property Services Appraisal. And I do not see any.
It's not in there.
Okay, I was about to say, do you know any?
And it's up there. It just didn't get printed. So this is for,
Not to exceed $800. Appraisal for 41 East Market Street.
that's the Boondocker's.
Gotcha. All right, so okay. I'm assuming through RDC.
Yeah.
All right. I'll make a motion to approve the Metzger Property Services, Professional Services Agreement.
Second.
Call for question.
Chris Martin,
Yes.
Levi Jones,
Yes.
Jacob Pomisol.
Yes.
Next is Logan's Landing's Dora Cup purchases. Jamie?
Filling in for Eric today. Everywhere.
I know.
All right, so this is a contract for buying Dora cups and stamps from the Logan's Landing. She's taken out the middleman and streamlining the process for the vendors. It gives the right to print to Creative Promotions. It is a downtown business and can print cups and other apparel for vendors. It'll be paid out of her contractual services, and it's $671.50.
Yeah, so this is just the remaining inventory of what Logan's
Yeah.
Landing has. So just to get them out of it, streamline the process, and then let the businesses kind of take over and
Yeah.
use their creativity and what makes sense for them.
Perfect. Awesome. I'll make a motion to approve the Dora Cup purchases agreement.
Second?
Call for question.
Jacob Pomisol,
Yes.
Chris Martin,
Yes.
Levi Jones.
Yes.
Thanks, Jamie.
Thanks, Jamie.
Jamie.
All right, next is the Street Department request for handicap parking sign at 837 West Linden Avenue.
Yes, Mr. Steve Gerhardt came in a few weeks ago and said he needed a handicap spot. Actually, he talked to the police department first of all. Said he's asked his neighbors to not park there, and he said, like for a day or two, they'll oblige. Then they park in front of there again. And so he wants the handicap sign, he said, to avoid a physical altercation, basically, with his neighbors. But I'm okay with it.
I'll make a motion to approve the request for handicap parking sign at 837 West Linden Avenue.
Second.
Call for question.
Chris Martin,
Yes.
Jacob Pomisol,
Yes.
Levi Jones.
Yes.
Thanks, Chad.
Thanks, Chad.
Next is Code Enforcement's weekly report. Randy? Good afternoon.
All right, last week we sent out 37 new notices for trash. We got 15 that we got cleared. We still have 20 that are pending. Sent out 7 citations. Sent out 8 notices to appear. We have 7 properties brought in, 7 cleanups that were ordered. There's the 8 properties that we tagged for notice to appear last week. We tagged 7 more cars last week, and we have 11 that are pending. With 19 first notices on grass. We had 32 that we got cleared and 13 that we had to send over. We had 24 second notices, 6 that got cleared from the weeks before, and 3 that we needed to send over, and then 4 more that were added to the permit mowing list.
Make a motion to approve the code enforcement weekly report.
Second.
Call for question.
Levi Jones.
Yes.
Jacob Palmastall.
Yes.
Chris Martin.
Yes. All right, next is requests for property cleanups or multiple violation properties. We'll start with 1314 North Street. Is there anyone here to represent 1314 North Street? If you can, please come to the microphone. State your name for us, please.
Edna Lopez Orozco.
All right, go ahead, Brandon.
This started on 8/19. This was trash and debris that was behind their garage on the property. Again, this was a second time that we've had to say something about trash this year on this property. So that's-
Cleaned up?
As of this morning, it still needed cleaned up. There's been work done, but it still needs to be finished. But we need to clean up and possible fine on it. Unless,
Is there a plan to be able to clean it up?
Yes, sir. They're gonna start cleaning it on Friday, this Friday. I don't think it's gonna be fully clean. I just need a couple weeks, probably like 2-3 weeks, so it can be done clean completely. Is that okay?
yeah, I'm fine to
Would-
table it for,
Would 2 weeks, you think you could do it in 2 weeks?
Yes, 2 weeks, it will be perfect. It will be clean.
Okay, and then I think we can address the multiple violation at that time then.
yeah, I mean, that's the only thing. This
Yeah.
is the second time that we've
Yeah.
had it, so.
I know, I don't like to see my yard like that either.
So
It's just a
17th.
single mom, take care of my kids, my granddaughter, my house, everything. I just done last Friday, saving my house. I was about to lose it. I was behind on the property taxes as well. It's been just a rough time. But they will start cleaning it this Friday, for sure.
We'll give you a chance to clean it up. I think 2 weeks is reasonable. But just know, it does need to be cleaned up in 2 weeks, because at that time, we'll talk about if the property still needs cleaned up, then you'll have to pay to have that done. But also, if it's not cleaned up, then we're going to look at, we have the ability to fine the property, up to like $500. We don't want to do that, but if it's not clean, then we have to take those steps. So,
They will start cleaning it this Friday.
awesome. And the date for that was the
17th.
So September 17th.
I'll make a motion to table the property of 1314 North Street for September 17th.
Second.
Call for question.
Jacob Palmastall.
Yes.
Levi Jones.
Yes.
Chris Martin.
Yes. Thank you. All right, next up is 2125 East Market Street. Is there anyone here to represent 2125 East Market Street? Seeing none, go ahead, Randy.
All right, this started as a couch and furniture on the front porch on the 19th. It's also a multiple violation. As of 2 o'clock, the property had been cleaned up, so the cleanup is done. It's just still, this is a multiple violation. We've had no contact from the owners, so.
Okay. This is just tier 1,
Yeah.
okay. 250? That's
I
clean.
was thinking. Yep. All right. I'll make a motion to fine the property of 2125 East Market Street for $250 for multiple violations.
Second.
Call for question.
Levi Jones.
Yes.
Jacob Palmastall.
Yes.
Chris Martin.
Yes. All right, next is 914 21st Street. Is there anyone here to represent 914 21st Street? Okay, seeing none, go ahead, Randy.
This was trash, debris, appliances on the front porch, and throughout the yard. As of today, the property still needs cleaned up, and this is also a multiple violation as well. Level 1, or tier 1, sorry.
I'll make a motion to approve the property cleanup of 914 21st Street with a $500 fine.
Second.
Further discussion? Call for question?
Chris Martin.
Yes.
Jacob Palmastall.
Yes.
Levi Jones.
Yes.
Next up is 618 15th Street. Is there anyone here to represent 618 15th Street? Seeing none, go ahead, Randy.
Again, this is furniture that was put out, trash and debris around it. As of today, the property has been cleaned up, but again, multiple violation.
So it's 3 times.
This is the third time?
Well, they've had a lot of grass issues in '24.
Yeah, but
They actually got put on a permanent mowing in '24.
we have trash of September, late September of last year,
Yep.
and then another in June of this year, so that's,
Right.
even without the June, they'd still be multiple
Right.
violations.
And they've cleaned it up themselves each time, that they didn't have to get to the point to come in,
Yeah.
but still.
Thoughts?
It is clean at the
It
moment?
is cleaned up now, and like I said, each time there's been an issue, they have cleaned it up, but it's just, we repeatedly have to tell this rental to clean things up.
2125 was 250. You want to stick with that? All right. I'll make a motion to approve a $250 fine for 618 15th Street for multiple violations.
Second?
Call for question?
Jacob Palmastall?
Yes.
Levi Jones?
Yes.
Chris Martin?
Yes. All right, next up is 1951 Erie Avenue. Anyone here to represent 1951 Erie? All right, seeing none, go ahead, Randy.
Again, this is trash and debris on the property. We've had vehicles on this property, we've got tagged right now for removal as well, yard needed mowed. As of now, everything's cleaned up, except for the 2 vehicles still need to be removed. Grass has been all cut, the weeds is down, trash has all been cleaned up, trailer's empty. They've cleaned it up, we only got a couple issues left with it, but again, it's a multiple violation.
How many?
Well, it's had just the 1 trash, but we've had 2 mowing notices this year on this one.
Okay, thoughts?
We don't need to clean up on it now.
Same as the other ones then.
Yeah, I agree.
I'll make a motion to place a $250 fine on 1951 Erie Avenue for multiple violations.
Second.
Call for question?
Jacob Palmastall?
Yes.
Chris Martin?
Yes.
Levi Jones?
Yes.
All right, next is 1419 North Third Street. Is there anyone here to represent? All right, please come forward. State your name in the microphone, please.
Tim Goshenauer.
All right, go ahead, Randy.
This one was trash debris. She had a large fire pit out there that she was planning on burning all the debris and stuff, and we told her she couldn't do it. We actually spoke to, I believe it's Anna Ortiz, the contract buyer, correct?
Correct.
Okay, I spoke to her on the phone, explained that she couldn't be doing that and stuff. But again, the reason why he's there, it's a multiple violation, but it is cleaned up at this time,
It is.
so.
Is there anything that we can do as far as plan of action moving forward for Anna? Right, is that, do you live there or?
No.
Okay, gotcha.
I sold the house.
Okay,
She's on contract with me, buying it off of me, and I don't want anything to do with rental.
sure.
So.
Of course, I get it.
So the poor gal, she's begging for a home, don't want to rent. So I did a contract with her, and I'm grateful that she did that, but she doesn't know the rules.
Yeah, it's education,
So,
you know?
right,
Yeah.
a previous trash was a mattress out in front, thinking that the trash man would pick it up, her not knowing that she needed to saran
Wrap
wrap.
it and-
She didn't know.
Right, exactly, yeah. Yeah, it is, it's just mainly education. So do you feel do you have confidence in her at this point, thinking that she's going to keep the property clean?
If she knows the rules, if she knows what she needs to do. She doesn't know the rules, and is there a phone number she can make a phone call to?
Absolutely, on the letters that we sent you and
Okay.
our office there, she can contact, plus the city's website has all the information
Okay.
under the code enforcement. And I gave her the access with the QR code as well, so that way she could reach right to that.
And is a very grateful person to abide by the rules.
Sure.
So she's just trying to make her way through life.
Of course, of course. So it's already cleaned up, right?
It's already cleaned up
All right.
at this point, yeah.
All right, I don't see any issues unless it comes up again.
If it comes up again, we'll be back in multiple violation territory, and we'll talk about it at that time, but as it's cleaned up, I'm good with
We
that.
have Anna's contact number
Yeah.
too as well, so we can actually communicate with her, so.
We appreciate you coming in, Tim.
I'd be grateful that you did communicate with her, because.
Of course.
You know, I don't go over there very
Sure.
often.
It is, but we still have to make sure we notify the owner on
Yep,
record,
yep,
so
yep.
that way you're aware of what's going on, so.
All righty, sure.
Thank you, Tim. Appreciate it. I'll make a motion to vote on the property cleanup at 1419 3rd Street.
Second.
Call for question?
Chris Martin?
No.
Jacob Palmasol? Levi Jones?
No.
All right, next up is 27
Thank you.
East Columbia
You're good to
Street.
go.
You're good.
Can I leave?
Yes, absolutely. You're good to go. Thanks, Tim.
Thank you.
All right, next is 27 East Columbia Street. Is there anyone here to represent 27? All right, please come forward. State your name in the microphone for us, please.
James Wattups.
All right, go ahead, Randy.
This one started on 8/15. This was trash and debris that was located out on the property. We had gotten a call and complaint about it. This is this would have been the third time that we've had to address issues with the property. We did speak to Mr. Wattups on the phone on the 18th about it. There's a bunch of bigger stuff out there, which Republic's only picking up a couple big bulk items at a time. That's just the way they are at that. So all this has been addressed, but we still have other issues. There's 4 cars there. They're getting ready to be tagged. They're scheduled to be tagged Friday that have not been moved. So there's issues on the property as well as this minor stuff. We have a lot of other things that we kind of let slide a little bit, but we've got to get this addressed and cleaned up.
The vehicles on the property are all properly licensed, with valid license plates and insurance.
Okay.
But they have not moved. Friday will be 21 days they've sat in the same spot and
That-
have not moved.
That is incorrect. The black truck, I drive quite a bit. In fact, I drove it yesterday.
That's the same black truck that's just parked in the yard?
Yes.
I'll
We
double
parked
check,
in the
I'll
yard
double check that
because-
with the pictures to make sure.
We park them in the yard because on the street, I have had a car damage and we've had a truck damage from vehicles coming by, knocking mirrors off.
I understand that, but technically you can't park in a green space in the city limits. You can't just park a car in the yard in the city limits.
Well, I wasn't aware of that.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
part of the city ordinance. So we've been kind of lenient on that part, but once we get the first initial complaint, it could just snowball, which is where we're at now with this.
So as far as the cleanup, what we're here for today, what still needs to be done is,
The bulkier stuff is gone.
okay,
A lot of the stuff he has covered with tarps around the shed and stuff like that, which out of sight, out of mind, but it's still not fixing the problem. So, I mean, problem is in 6 months, are we gonna get a call again and we gotta go back? That's where I'm at, because right now, we're looking at, we had it in August, we had it in April, and we're back again in August. So, I mean, we can't keep going back to the same properties all the time, especially being by a school, you're in a highly visible area. That's when you're gonna get all of our complaints.
The stuff that was in front of the garage and the first photo, the doors and stuff, them were out there temporarily because I was cleaning behind the garage, the weeds and everything out. I needed somewhere to set them temporarily. They sit out there for 3 days, and then they were put back. They were just out there long enough for me to clean all the weeds and everything out from behind the garage. And everything was put back. And as the recyclables, all that stuff sitting along the street are recyclables, and I was advised when I called, they said, well, you need to hire somebody to haul all that stuff off the recyclables. I thought that's what I paid the city and that stuff for, and that's what the recycle truck and the.
Are those in a container? Are they in a recycled container? Because that's gonna be the first
They
thing
weren't at-
recycling's gonna tell you.
They weren't
They
at-
will not pick up anything
weren't
that's
at that
not in a
time.
container.
But I was not aware everything had to be in a container. So, all the big stuff was hauled off. I took out to my son's farm. And the recyclable container's been full, and it's been sitting for 2 weeks, and they have not removed it. It's still there. And there's also a pile of brush sitting out there that's been sitting there ever since this letter was sent out, that's never been removed, the city just goes right on by and leaves it lay there. It's tree brush. From where we trim trees and stuff,
Where's Chad?
that wouldn't fit in a.
Is it out on the street?
Yes, it
Brush
is.
is possibly.
As you can see in that picture, right by that pile of,
That would be my guess.
Yeah, because of the items.
recyclables, the plastic.
I would make sure to maybe separate the brush from the trash, and other things that you keep out
It
there.
would be right there in that
I-
picture.
I've seen the
Okay.
pictures, I mean, I know what I'm talking about here on this. My issue is this, is we don't need to keep coming back to this property every 6 months. We need to get it cleaned up and keep it clean.
I have been keeping it clean, except for when I was cleaning behind the garage, I set some stuff out so I could clean all the weeds and everything back there. And the canoe that is in the picture was only there, my son dropped it off there, so he could go out canoeing over
So,
the
do you,
weekend.
I have a serious question. Do you think the way the property looks right now is acceptable? Do you think the way that it looks right now is acceptable? If you were driving by this property or somebody else was driving by it and they seen it, would they consider what's there acceptable?
I don't know if somebody would, but I see no problems with it, and I have talked to other people, and they see no problem with the way
Then why are
it
we
is.
still getting the phone calls and complaints?
I have no idea who are the phone calls from.
They're random, that's just it.
Would
It could
happen
be
to the one
anybody over
across the
there.
street from me that I have problems with?
But the thing is what I'm saying is, anybody can drive by, they can see it, and they can call any of us up and complain about it, and here we are.
Okay.
So we need to address how we're gonna fix this, solve the problem, and not come back in 6 months and do it again. That's where I'm at. This is my frustration on these.
Well, I think at this point, you know, or if you don't know, then make sure to get with him afterwards and understand what is gonna get you either complaints that are reasonable for him to come and tag your property, and make sure that you understand that and don't let that happen.
Cleaned up except for that pile of wood that is beside the garage, that I'm waiting on a big trailer big enough where I can haul it all off.
Okay, well, that's one thing that probably
And I have a suggestion.
needs to get done.
How about this? I'll drive by tomorrow, I'll take fresh, brand-new pictures of it, we'll bring it back in on the 17th, and you can decide with what he says is acceptable. Because to me, we've done partial work, but we haven't completed the project.
Yeah, well, yes,
I'm
there,
okay with tabling it for 2 weeks. Bringing it back in, I'll go out, right after we get done, I'll go out, take pictures of it, put it together, we'll come in on the 17th, and we can discuss it then.
Sounds like a plan to me.
And then I've also got a question. What about these other properties?
When we're here, we talk about your property.
yeah, and
Yes.
there's a lot of them on the
See
list.
this is a minor portion of what we deal with daily. This is a minor portion, so when you come in and start saying, what about this property, what about this property? Our focus right now is yours. That's our focus with you. These other properties, I'm doing the same thing with. Each one of these people who come up, they know we've dealt with each individual one.
Yep.
So when we're dealing with the property, we deal with the one property. Right now, we're dealing with yours. I'm okay, give them 2 weeks, I'll take the pictures today, we'll set it up on the 17th, and then we can decide from there. If what he says is acceptable is really gonna be acceptable.
I'll make a motion to table the property of 27 East Columbia Street for September 17th.
Second.
Pictures on the 16th.
Oh, there you go. Take pictures on the 16th.
Well, I can do that too. But I'm saying, he's saying right now it's all done. So if it's all done as of right now with what he's saying, I can take them now, and I will take them again on the, actually, it would take them on the 14th, so I could have them ready, or the Monday before, so the 15th. So I'd have them the Monday before, so they'd be freshest pictures then. So I have pictures from today and pictures from the 15th to compare.
I have a question on utility trailers. Because the one in the driveway in front of the garage door is a utility trailer.
Is it titled, is it plated?
Huh?
Is it plated?
No.
Then it can be tagged for removal.
Okay.
It has to be legally plated.
The red one sitting over there, it goes behind my riding lawnmower, it's a little yard trailer.
That one isn't one that would be used on the road.
Then how come it's in the picture here?
Because when we take the pictures of the entire property to cover everything that's there. So you could say it from what everybody's seeing.
And another question I've got. When I was cited the first time and you said you was gonna come back by the following week and look at the property. How's come the wood that's piled, that's covered with tarps and stuff, was not brought to my attention that needed something that needed done with it?
I'm talking about when we went back to re-inspect on this, which would have been on Friday, it was there. I went ahead and re-inspected it and brought, because it was coming in. You were already coming in whether you cleaned the property up or not for a multiple violation.
I'm talking about the very first back at the beginning of summer when the letter was sent out.
This letter was sent August 15th,
I'm not talking about this, I'm talking about the one that was before this.
so the one in April.
Yes, when I
Right.
cleaned stuff up, when you come by and inspected, that wood that is beside the garage, that's all covered up, and the stuff that's covered with tarps, passed at that time. I was not notified that there was any problems with it.
At that time, we did let it pass at that time, because you covered it up, you cleaned the yard up, there was nothing else scattered around out there. So by doing that, that shows you made an honest attempt, so we gave you the opportunity. We gave you the leniency, but when it happens again, 6 months later, 4 months later, actually, I don't believe there should be a leniency. This should be the point where you need to come in and you need to talk to us. The last time that we had a violation, you spoke to me one time. This time you called and said that, hey, all this is done, I don't know why I gotta come in. Well, we explained on the phone then why you needed to go up here. All we're saying is, I'm all fine, I'll table it for 2 weeks, I'll take the pictures, then we can decide at that point
Well, and look-
how you guys feel.
If things are done up to the standard that it needs to be, you don't have to show up again in 2 weeks. I mean, if things are done.
I don't want the calls and the
Yeah,
complaints.
exactly.
If the neighbors are calling and complaining, or people driving by are calling and complaining, or it's the same thing like you just tried to bring up where I tagged your property, so you're bringing up 3 or 4 other properties. Every property we tag, we get that same thing, so guess what happens? Your property will get complained about again by somebody else that got tagged if we don't have it addressed and fixed.
Yeah.
That's where I'm at, I want it fixed.
And if there are bad properties, we want to know. But yours needs to address, and it needs to be done next 2 weeks, and if it is, then
Out
we'll
there
get it figured
now
out.
At this point is a recyclable thing that's sitting out at the street, on the street, the brush that's on the street that's been sitting there, the city that refused to pick up.
At this point,
Again,
we
it's-
have
All right.
no complaints on this. The recycle containers are no part of this. The brush is no part of this.
Get
Okay?
with Chad, get with
Chad already, you
Yeah,
can heard him,
get
he'll get it taken care
I'm
of.
sure they just saw it was trash on top of it, and said, hey.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean.
That's probably what they
that's not-
did.
That's not how you put your brush out anyway.
Yeah.
And that is what it is.
You've got to keep it
It-
separated so they know.
It needs to be addressed. You have a couple weeks. Make sure to stay in contact with Randy. If you don't know, if you're wondering about, hey, is this acceptable? Is this what's going to work for everybody? Call him, get a hold of him. And you have time to do that, so.
Okay.
Thank you, Mr. Wattups, appreciate you.
Thanks.
All right, I'll make a motion to table, and I had a second, right? Levi seconded? All right, call for question?
Levi Jones,
Yes.
Jacob Palmastall,
Yes.
Chris Martin.
Yes. All right, next is 712 West Broadway. Anyone here to represent 712 West Broadway? All right, seeing none, go ahead, Randy.
This was trash, debris, mattresses on the property. We've had multiple issues with this property as well. This is actually one that just got cited with its third grass mowing. We've already removed 3 cars off of this property. We've had a trash violation on it this year, just this year alone. So as of right now, he's got the mattresses wrapped for pickup for Republic to pick up. So we're gonna, okay with that. But we still have some trash stuff sitting there out in the back. He's just got piles of stuff sitting back there.
I'll make a motion to approve the property cleanup at 712 West Broadway with a $500 fine for multiple violations.
I'll second.
Further discussion? Call for question?
Chris Martin,
Yes.
Jacob Palmastall,
Yes.
Levi Jones.
Yes.
All right, next up is 830 North Street. Is there anyone here to represent 830 North Street? All right, seeing none, go ahead, Randy.
Again, this was trash and debris, furniture on the property, another multiple violation. This one started, well, we had one in August of '24, we had May of '25, trash as well, and then now we have this one. The only thing they did do, this is a quad as well, so they, well, it's listed as, I'm sorry, as a triplex. but, so they don't get picked up like everybody else does with bulk. So they did wrap everything, but set it out there, and it's set out there for weeks. It is cleaned up and gone as of today. So it's all cleaned up, but it's still multiple violation property.
I'll make a motion to place a fine at 830 North Street for $250 for multiple violations.
Second.
Question?
Jacob Palmacell,
Yes.
Levi Jones,
Yes.
Chris Martin.
Yes. All right, next up is 1806 Stevens Street. Is there anyone here to represent 1806 Stevens Street? Seeing none, go ahead, Randy.
This one actually was trash and debris located on the property, complaint. As of today, it's cleared, it's done.
Sweet.
I'll
I
give
like
it to-
those. I'll make a motion to vote on the property cleanup at 1806 Stevens Street.
Second?
Call for question?
Chris Martin,
No.
Jacob Palmacell,
No.
Levi Jones.
All right, thanks, Randy.
Randy.
All right, board member comments. Levi?
I have none today.
Deputy? Nothing? Lots of great things happening in Logansport, oh my goodness. Lots of announcements coming soon, ribbon cuttings happening, look at the farmer's market going up. It's great, good stuff happening. All right, miscellaneous business and any matters not already considered, including ADA Section 504 compliance or concerns. All right, seeing none, I'll make a motion to adjourn.
Second?
Call for question?
Levi Jones,
Yes.
Jacob Palmacell,
Yes.
Chris Martin.
Yes. We are adjourned, have a great day.